Greetings, programs, and welcome back to ArcNeo Reviews. So, my originally planned Friday video is on hold for now, as the post office absolutely sucks, and they can make like the Pink song and blow me one last kiss at this point. So, instead, we're going to be taking a look today at Transformers Energon Demolisher. And if the name sounds familiar, it's this guy. So, yes, I believe I remembered to mention in my video for these guys, yes, this one's still missing his missiles, but I mentioned that in the Energon series, they completely reformatted him into a completely different alt mode. And here that is, as you hear the helicopter flying over my apartment. Hooray! So, as you can see, this version of Demolisher is just a big, fat, very proud to be a Decepticon dump truck. And I love this figure. This thing it's super simple, but still really, really great, actually. So, as you can see up here, it's got that spot for another, Energon chip, because it is from the Energon series. And actually, I just remembered, I do actually have an Energon chip that I can show you. So, he's extra powerful now, can't you tell? Yeah, very silly, one of those clearly all in, imagination gimmicks, but it's there. Little molded and painted Decepticon insignia right there. Little bit gappy, little obvious how he works, but still actually a really, really cool figure in my opinion, especially for, this era. Now, before we transform him, he does have a gimmick that technically you can use in either mode, but it makes more sense here. So, I'm sure most of you saw these 4 buttons down here in the bed of the dump truck. You can go ahead, flip this piece up just to get it out of the way, and it does have minicon ports on either side of it. They don't activate anything, but he's got minicon ports. And then you can unpeg this, the bed, bucket, back of the dump truck, whatever, rotate it out, and he's got missile launchers here. Now, these top 4 are just, fake, molded in, clear green plastic. And actually the same clear green plastic as the actual firing missiles on the bottom here. So, you just go down here, start hitting the buttons, and they all fire off pretty dang well. They are just really, really basic, clear green missiles, a little bit of a indent on the sides. Nothing too crazy, but they do their job really well. But yeah, that's basically it for your dump truck mode. So, transforming this guy, he's an Energon figure. It's crazy simple, but still kind of fun. Just going to get this up out of the way, fold this panel back, come to the back here, and unpeg the feet from the kind of central spine, I guess you'd call it. Then, here, I'll pull this up so you can kind of see. You will unpeg this piece from those 2 pegs right there. They're going in right here. Hopefully you can see that. It's not even that easy to see in real life. But you'll unpeg there, and then this little tab on the front will come up and peg in right there between the wheels. It's all on a double hinge, so just move it up and around. Then the front's going to start moving and doing all kinds of stuff on you, but restrain it for a moment. You're going to come up here, and these pieces are on a double hinge that you'll bring all the way out and down. And then just rotate him around and fold out his arms. So same thing over here. Up, out, down, and arm. And then go ahead and just flip out his feet down here really fast. And then where this gets really cool, but also a tiny bit fiddly, is you're going to pull up on the grill. It'll just move up a tiny bit. That will let you rotate all of this forward to reveal the actual robot chest. Push it back down into place. And then you'll actually pull back on this, and there's a double hinge that will pull out to reveal the robot head. Then you'll just move all this back down, tab this back in like it was in vehicle mode, and then shift the head up and forward on its little double hinge. And there you have Demolisher in his robot mode. And this guy is still really, really awesome in my opinion. So really quick, let me grab the other version of him. So here you can have just a quick size comparison. The original, Armada mold of him is, a decent bit bigger, though clearly this guy's got a crap ton of mass here in his backpack there. Very, very different head sculpts. This one being a little shiny doesn't focus that easily, but there you can see, really different head sculpts. But, no, again, it's a very basic and straight to the point figure, but it's still really, really cool. So, posability wise, the head is on a ball joint, so you can look up. Not really down. You can shift the neck forward and back if you want. Full rotation. Trains are noisy. Rotation at the arm. You can move out. It's got a full range of motion on the elbow. I'm a little worried about putting too much stress on these parts since it is clear plastic. Clear plastic, especially with the stuff Hasbro uses, does sometimes tend to be a little prone to fracturing, shall we say. Bicep swivel, by the way. I don't remember if I said that or not, but I did now. Bicep swivel. Legs can kick forward, that far, back, a little. He does have a rotation just above the knee. He can do the full splits. Really tight knee, but he does have, full 90-degree bend at the knee. And the feet can bend, tiny bit forward, and they can bend back. But, so, again, he's a simple guy. He's a really, really chunky guy. But he's a lot of fun, There's always something really great about a Decepticon, construction equipment figure. And, yeah, this guy really, he does it, And he's from what I can tell, fairly easy to find, fairly cheap figure. He's probably worth adding to your collection, especially if you are, a Decepticon collector like me. I'm sorry, I'm only interested in having so many yellow cars and red and blue trucks. That's a little bit the problem with the Autobots. You keep getting the same thing every 5 minutes. Whereas the Decepticons, even when they are on the same alt mode, they work entirely different. And you get ridiculous gimmicks like, a backpack full of missile launchers. And there's no way the backpack full of missile launchers isn't just the coolest and best thing in the world. So yeah, overall, still a really, really cool figure. Worth picking up if you come across him. You're going to have a pretty good time, because he won't cost you a whole lot. And he's definitely got some heft and some chunk to him to make him feel really substantial. So, yeah, if you find this guy, you know, around 10, 12 bucks, somewhere around there, money well spent. So, thank you guys for watching. I'll see when I'm finally able to do the digital pet stuff that was originally planned. But until then, Friday is just going to be more Transformers. So, yay! See you guys next time.